All right, welcome Alex, welcome everybody to more Ys on the TurboGrafx CD. We are now, we have finished one after two streams. We're now going to be starting chapter two. We were just plopped right into the middle of it. Let me turn on my camera. It's off, which is odd. I thought I turned it on. Can't even select it. Hold on a minute. There we go. Activate. Okay, there I am. And welcome back, everyone. We're ProQ. Welcome. Welcome. So, uh-oh. Oh, okay. I thought I was like waiting for the new game continue option to appear. I guess I had to press another button. I'm like, it just freeze right there on the title. It did not. So just as a reminder, I am going to be able to do a stream today and a stream on Saturday. After that, I'm going to be on vacation. Won't be able to do another stream until Thursday, September 12th. So a little bit of a long wait. The goal here is to be able to beat this game Saturday any means necessary, whether that means a morning stream, an afternoon stream, a morning and afternoon stream. But I may be having to go extra innings on this particular one, depending on how lost or stuck I get. And then after that, we have the Cosmic Fantasy Collection, namely Part 1, since we played Part 2 back in 2021, and I have no reason to replay Part 2 right away, especially since I've experienced it again vicariously through Alex's help, since he was able to stream it on his channel, which if you're a fan of RPGs, you should definitely check out. And after that, once we get through that, that's where things may be a little bit more unclear and hazy. Since I've unboxed this Analog Duo anyway, the game that I couldn't get to work on the Pocket, Exile Wicked Phenomenon, which is the Working Designs sequel to Exile on the CD that I was able to play on the Pocket, I I will go ahead and play this one. It's probably going to be played sometime this year. I think the first game took me like 3 streams to beat, so I think we're probably looking at a similar time frame to beat that one as well. And then after that, who knows? Maybe some Neo Geo Pocket Color, could be other TurboGrafx CD stuff. We'll see. But for right now, let's just go ahead and continue. All right, we got Rance Village, unless we really want to go back to Darm Tower again. That was fun. All right. I've had a slight fever these past few days, but I don't want to tell my mother because I know it will only worry her. The small shrine is connected to the ruins. I'm here on an evil alert. Like, what does that mean? There's an ancient slate laid within the ruins. There's some small oval-shaped stones embedded in the walls of the abandoned mine. I hear that under some unusual circumstances they will actually glow. We often hear the ringing of a bell when the goons gather for a meeting. I like that's what they're officially called in this game. At first I'm like, it's just what they're calling the enemies, but no, I guess they're literally goons. You can find Rhoda tree nuts in the ruins. They have a refreshing flavor. Try them. Jira's house. There have been some eerie noises coming from the basement lately. I know you're a great swordsman. Will you go down there and see what it is? Well, if I'm so great, why don't I have a sword? It's the real question. I don't know if I'm great enough. Let's see. Yeah. I'm gonna die, aren't I? Well, there is something I should be doing here. I don't know what it is. So, I think maybe if there's an item to break the wall down, like a hammer or something, we might be able to do that. Okay, guess couldn't do anything. If we go back in, is he just gonna ask me the same thing? No, I'm not a great enough swordsman. Bye. Let's see. I'm Rudel. I'm an apprentice at Guido's store. We lack the raw materials to make a new armor. Do you know where I could find some iron ore? Well, it keeps steering me towards the mine. I guess that's where I'm meant to go. Okay, same person we spoke, except they moved from the top. The bottom to the top. Spoke with you already. Spoke with you. What about hear strange screams. The village people are all on edge. Each day seems to prolong our anguish. There's a huge hollow in the basement of the ruins. You cannot go in there without permission from the village senior. Alright. We can't buy anything. Oh, it's the same inventory. Well, almost. I guess we have some more sold out options. But I recognize the items on each one. I'm the record for buying iron ore. If you have any connections, I pay top dollar. Everybody seems to want it. Jade store, we've got an herb wing life drop. Very special, medicine's very special. There's only one dose in the whole world. It'll allow you to revive yourself from the dead, but you can only use it once. It costs 60,000 gold. That sounds extremely good. But we should probably wait until like really late game to buy it, just in case. As I lay in bed this morning, a dove happened to fly in my window. A message was tied to its leg. The note was from my brother, Ralph Flair. It read, "While picking herb inside the mine, I heard a sudden crash as the walls of the cave gave in. I'm now trapped inside. Please help. Please save my brother." I guess that's what we hear from the basement of the one person's area that says that we're a good swordsman. Except we're not, because we don't have one. But Bernice's house. You must be Adel. My daughter Lilia has told me much about you. Lately, Lilia has been looking very healthy, but in fact, she is very sick. We've been told she has only 3 months to live. I think Dr. Flair might have a cure, but we've been unable to find him. If you happen to see him, would you please give him this letter? Actually, it would just be easier for me to like grind 60,000 gold and just give her that drop. Just like bring her back. There are a lot of goons around here, and it is very dangerous to go out without the proper weapons. Take this money and buy yourself the best swords you can. Adel gets the letter. Okay, give him my allowance. 300? What kind of a sword am I gonna buy with this? Alright. Fear my butter knife. Song that plays when you have 300 gold to buy a sword. 100 gold. I mean, I'm not gonna regret that, I don't think. We need it to start off. We'll buy the wood shield as well. So that actually does help us get started. We'll equip that, and then equip this. So we're good there. Yes. Senior's house. My husband went out a while ago. I think he is off in the ruins. That's the ruins that we talked about earlier. I don't think there's any way to actually leave the town, though, is there? I think it's all about going through the ruins for right now. Unless there's something I can do in that person's basement, now that I have the sword. I didn't want to talk to this person again. No. It's okay. Hell yes. Welcome, suitcase. Now that we've listened to their sad tale again, we basically just started. We got the allowance, and we're trying to find a doctor to save someone's daughter that has 3 months to live, and we're also trying to equip ourselves while also trying to get iron ore, while also trying to figure out what's going on in this person's basement. There's a lot of plots that I'm sure are going to intersect. Anything down here, or do we just need to go to the ruins and bump into stuff? I don't think there's anything new now that we have a sword. I bet we're just gonna bust out of this wall later. All that's there are casks of Amontillado, and that's it. So. Not a really good cave theme. Not appropriate. Well, I'll shut up now. Oh, really? Oh, goodness. Thank you. Let me fix that. Yep, I'm getting double confirmation. How is that? Even lower? Testing, testing. Lower, oh goodness, okay. How's that? That is perfect, okay. It is a louder track just in general, but yeah. I lowered it by 11 whole decibels, so I'm glad that worked. Oh, we can go through here. Okay, I guess we don't want to do that. Oh, they have so much health. The outside track is the loudest in the game, nothing else is that loud, okay. Oh, I can't get the chest unless I'm dead set in front of it. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to, like, slowly tap them. Here we go. Right, now we'll open this, and it's a mimic and it kills me. We got the Wand of Holy World. We have to slowly wait for our HP to refill back up. Also, I didn't say it earlier, but welcome also, Tay. And thank you for letting me know about the volume. Sometimes I get so obsessed with reading something out loud, I forget to acknowledge the person who said it. Oh, that is the Wand of Holy World. You've managed to wrestle it from the goons, I see. That statue back there has the goddess's wand. Legend dictates that only the 6 priests and the goddesses can use its magic. The wand is a symbol for direction. When you touch the goddess's statue with it, you'll be granted the use of the magical powers. Oh, that's why there's MP, I suppose. And hello to everybody who may be lurking. Okay, so that's going to get us MP. I don't think it's going to warp us anywhere. When I touch the wand to the statue, you feel a strange sensation throughout your body. Whoa, we have the same MP as our HP. Okay, now tell me what I can do with it. How does it work? There's no spell list. We have the 6 books from our previous quest. There are 6 types of magic hidden in the Land of Ease. Oh, we have to unlock it and find it. That makes sense. You're just gonna stop there? There's 6 types of magic, that's it? Not gonna tell me what they are? Anything new now that I have... No, he's just gonna say the same story. We'll go to the left side. I'm glad I went the right way first. I'm so used to some of the TurboGrafx CD games like auto-orienting you if you bump against the wall that I forget this game doesn't do that. So we can go that way. I think we came from... Yeah, we came from there. Okay, so if they can't find a way to me, I can't find a way to them. So we'll have to just go this way. Okay, so they're giving about 5 experience each. Gold is only about 8. Okay, so I can't just farm them against the wall. I mean, not without a more powerful sword. There's a chest over there. That enemy is vibing with the music. You found a strange-looking nut. Oh, that's why this whole thing is here. Rototree nut. I did not even see anything that I could interact with, so I'm glad I got it. Chest over here. We have an ancient slate. It will probably be in our best interest to try to go through this until we have a katana. It does suck that they did take all our gold away, as well as all of our equipment in general. That guy's way. So I guess that Astro game, that's the sequel to Astro's Playroom. I don't know what it's called. I guess maybe Astro's Playboy. I don't know. It's coming out on the 5th of September. I'll be gone on vacation when it's coming out. I don't know if anyone's getting it. I'm slowly just waiting to see if anybody I know is going to play it or stream it. And if they are, I'm just going to watch it through them. But if not, I might pick it up. Just because I remember the game being announced, and I'm like, oh, when's it coming out? And then I just kept seeing nothing but targeted ads for it every time I would see people streaming. I'm like, oh, that's what it's out. It is unfortunate as far as the layout of this game that with the MP bar, we have lost how much experience to the next level displayed. I do miss that a little bit, because if I want to know how much experience I need, I have to open the status menu. Is there another screen I can go to? Or is the only thing here that slab? That might just be a decorative crack in the wall. I don't think there's anything else here. I think we may just have to go back to town. I think if I remember correctly, for the gold count for the katana, in game 1, we needed like 5,000. We should also save since we just haven't at all. Let's go back to the village at the start just for right now. And Astel has nothing else to say. Got a statue holds the same one. Did he say that before? Yeah, he's talking about the magic again. Oh, okay, so it happens automatically when I hit the B button. It had nothing to do with the guy at all. The slate. The message engraved on the slate has been worn thin through the ages, but this is what it seems to say. There are 6 powerful books written by the priests of Ys. The forces contained within the books will direct a brave man to this land. There is a locked door in the basement. When all 6 books are returned to the priests, the way to Solomon's shrine will appear. Okay, I'm glad I looked at that. The Rhoda nut. Do I wish to use it? I don't know. Should I? I'm wondering if it's just like a full heal. I'm afraid that part of the early stream may just evolve into me running into enemies for probably like half an hour until I have enough to actually get the katana. But I want to just make my way back to town for right now to see if there's anything else I can actually do. I already know from trying to look up things for Ys 1 that it's gonna default me to every other game except for the TurboGrafx CD for instructions, so I'm not even gonna try. Hopefully I can figure out what to actually do. Oh, this person's new, aren't they? I hear you've been looking for me. I am sorry you went through so much trouble. You have done well to collect all the ancient books of Ys. Oh, we're gonna lose them all, aren't we? When the priests disappeared, they left these volumes behind. Their souls are etched within the bindings of these books. In the basement of the ruins, you'll find a place called the Divine Area, Within this area stand 6 stone statues dedicated to the preservation of our heritage. Please return these books to the memories of our great ancestral priests. Astel can help you find the way. He hasn't been helped the last 3 times I've talked to him, but okay. I will listen to you. Well, my controller disconnected. Now it's connected again. That was weird. Alright, so let's talk to Astel. Alright, I'll open the door for you. It actually gave me 10 EXP. How much gold was that? About 13. Seems easier to get away with attacking these enemies without actually dying as a consequence, which I like. Oh yeah, even if they hit you, it's barely anything. Oh, I recognize those doors and they're never good. There's always a boss or something bad that happens when I open one. So I'll hang tight on opening that one for just a moment. Doors locked with an immense force. Okay, we're at 661 gold. The next tier up with armor is or a weapon is 1,000. Which I could get it, or I could just conserve the money to go towards the 5,000 I need. It may just make it faster to run into the enemies, though, to actually have it. So we're in the 800s already. Anything I can actually do with this door? Okay, it does let me in. I don't know if I want to go in there yet. If I go down the stairs... maybe we shouldn't be here yet. I'll save. Oh, it's the actual mine with the iron ore and everything else. We need to go back up, I think, a level because... Okay, yeah, unfortunately this is all treated as a cave, so we can't heal when we're down here. We'll have to probably go back up. The other area was the overworld, so we could heal naturally over time. So we just need to stand up here for a couple of moments and heal back up. go. It's tough when the enemies don't always have consistent knockback, because if they don't, what ends up happening is you just bump into them and you phase through them and they hit you. Here we go. So I'm just curious, like, what am I gonna find in here? Okay, screen transition. No enemies. Oh, I spoke too soon. 30 golds. 17 EXP, so this room seems worth it. We can go in and out of here a number of times, and we'll get the gold we need a lot faster. If that happens again, I may have to save and eject the disc. The enemies thankfully don't do a whole lot of damage. Now we're already at 1400 gold, so if it wasn't for the fact that I'm ultimately gonna have to go back up to heal back up, but we'll be able to afford the katana a lot faster than I thought. Well, I would if I play the third game, I am planning on playing it eventually. I do like the series enough, despite how my impressions fell off of Ys 1 towards the end with how they handled the tower. Overall, I still think the game and experience has been pretty fun throughout all of it. It is fun to just be a walking mosquito and just run around and pester all the enemies and just annoy the heck out of them. It is fun. I thought bump combat was going to be an awful unfun experience where you're gonna die in 0.5 seconds because you ran out of iframes, and it's just, you can save anywhere, so it doesn't matter. So I don't know. I may have to reevaluate my stance on bump combat. There's not many games that I've played that actually have had it. But I think this is the best example of how to do it right. But if I do play it, it's probably gonna be months from now. I don't think it would be something I would do immediately, because Cosmic Fantasy 1 is gonna be the next game. Because I've been waiting to play that for like 8 months. And I don't want to wait anymore, because it's finally here in my hands. I think we need to go back. 49 HP isn't much. We have 2,071 gold. We're almost able to afford the katana. I hope it's not 6,000 gold. That'd be terrible. They may have actually raised the price for this game. I'll have to probably check if I go back in town. But for right now, I need to get back to the surface. Are you in the middle of any game projects yourself right now, Sensor 88? Playing anything fun? Oh, why does my controller keep disconnecting? I'm worried about hold on a minute. It's disconnecting a lot. If it fails again, I have a workaround and it's gonna be funny. Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles. I played that on the GameCube a while ago. Well, guess what? The Nintendo Pro Controller that I am using to play this game is no longer working. Just randomly, live on stream. At least, I'm glad it died here and not down there, or I would be bumped to death, but I don't know why it's doing that. I will have to initiate the workaround. One moment. Okay, I have a PC Engine controller. So, from my PC Engine in the other room. So, if I can't get this controller to work, oh, wait, now it's saying it's connected. Wait, what? Oh, it's a lie. It's not connected. So, that's weird. I'll have to figure that out. But anyway, I'm gonna see if I can plug this controller in. This isn't comfortable. Hold on. Okay. It works. Stream is saved. I have no idea what's going on with my Nintendo Switch Pro controller. So we'll have to just play using my... Unfortunately, I'm not getting a whole lot of slack here, so I'm going to have to move my console around to make sure that I have enough slack to be able to actually still stream from this position. There's a lot of technical stuff going wrong today. Yeah, harder difficulty. Yeah, it's like leaning over mode. Let me... Okay, I think that should be enough. Alright. Now, where did I put it? There we go. Oddly enough, despite moving it that much, it didn't have that much slack, but there's now enough. Thank you for the hydrate. Welcome, Kensel. Okay, let us continue. Since I'm out, I need to go ahead and check how much the katana costs. Yeah, thank you all for bearing with it. It's like the one thing I learned is like there's just no reason to get all flustered about it. Like, I mean, I've had streams, like, I remember Lunar 1, and I thought I got stuck on the Sega CD, and it turned out I just didn't hit a story trigger, and I restarted the entire game from scratch, only to get stuck again. I'm like, well, oh, okay. Because, like, at that point, what can you do? There's, like, no point in getting mad. But we ended up getting past that trigger. We actually ended up having a number of things happen with our Lunar 1 Sega CD experience, including the the Boss Battle 2 track glitch, which caused me to have to, like, forcibly press on my Sega CD at certain intervals while the boss fight was playing and ending in order for me to clear the boss battle. And the real gauntlet was the final boss gauntlet of the game, where you heard the fight track 3 times and there was no saves in between. Meaning if it glitched out even once during all of that, I would have to restart the entire save back and do all of the bosses over again. So that was a problem. That was a nutty stream. They were all nutty streams. We need to go to the weapon shop, I believe. That was the next one here. But a fantastic game. I'm really glad I played Lunar 1 on the Sega CD, because that was the one version that had eluded me for a long time. Oh, I hit button 2, not button 1. I'm so used to the Nintendo Switch Pro controller. It is 5,000. Okay, so we can easily afford that if we go back to the mine. Soundtrack is why you're excited for the third game. It's one of your all-time faves. You listen to the remastered version to this day, Oath and Fagana. Yeah, the game doesn't have a lot of tracks. I noticed Ys 1 did not have many tracks, but the tracks that it did have were excellent. And so I imagine this game might have just as many, if not maybe slightly more, as the first one. But I had not heard Ys music, and there's, like, what, 10 games, and possibly side games, and I think, like, alternate versions of certain games. I've only loosely looked this stuff up, because I know nothing about the series. Yeah, I would say they definitely knocked it out of the park. This game and Dragon Slayer Legend of Heroes both had great soundtracks. Yeah, I've been hearing a lot about 10. I've heard from the only other person I know that plays Ys, which is Alex, that 9 was not that great. But I know virtually nothing about 9. The one overworld theme from Ys 1 and the jingle when you collect an item. Yeah, I mean, the boss themes were good in Ys. Several of the mine areas were also good. They just had a lot of good sounds. The tower we listened to forever, even though it made you backtrack, it had good music. Alright. Time to grind more of these guys. Oh, they were that close to dying and they were still alive. It's a shame we keep doing it while taking damage. Probably should have bought the chainmail. We've got to be close to a level. I think it's 17,800. Yeah, I commented on that earlier, and I do think that is a bit unfortunate. We did level, it was 17,800, we were 1 EXP short. Yeah, and I think the gimmick is we're gonna have to fight maybe different bosses or go to different things, and then we're gonna slowly learn spells bit by bit. And I bet instead of like having like the healing rings and all of those fun little equipments that gave those beneficial statuses, we're probably gonna have MP that does the same thing. There's probably gonna be like a power spell, a heal spell, all sorts of things. Because I mean, I feel like there has to be healing with like an MP gauge. By the way, this is actually, I mean, it's still taking a little bit, but thankfully with bump combat, it doesn't take inordinately long to get the gold amount I want. We're actually 3/5 of the way there now. And this is gonna make it really easy to farm once we get the katana again. Watch my HP, we're at 65, which is fine. They're only hitting me 3 now, so I think that level really helped. Well, they were. That one I think hit a little bit more. Once we get below 45, we should probably head back to the surface. What? Oh, it's not my controller, it's the Nintendo Switch controller. That actually does bother me, though, and worry me a little bit, because that's gonna be how I play Cosmic Fantasy 2, or excuse me, Cosmic Fantasy 1, so if that controller's not working, that might be a problem. So I'll have to figure out what's going on with that later. But in the meantime, you're just gonna occasionally see messages about the controller disconnecting and reconnecting. I may need to check the wire to see if it's damaged. So we'll heal up here for a moment. Good news is that we are almost done with our grind. I guess HP and MP are always the same. Because we are 80% of the way there. closer. Just under 600. Under 500. Now 400. 300. Now under 200. $100. And we're done. We are done. So we can go back and buy the katana. So we're gonna be set, you know, weapon-wise for the game until they give me something better. Potentially the silver equipment or whatever's beyond that. Glad I'm not dropping any frames today. I don't know what happened the last time I was streaming, but I was dropping a lot. Okay, we're gonna slowly let ourselves heal and then make our way back to the surface. We still need to buy a better shield and we still need to buy armor, but I'm not in as big of a hurry to get that as I am the sword. So we need this one, sword, and then katana, and it's mine now, down to 43. So we're gonna go ahead and equip that right now. Katana is now equipped. We'll save. So we'll go through the double doors now and progress the story. Appreciate everybody's patience. I am curious to actually see how the MP and everything works. Not a huge difference, at least with that enemy as far as the katana. Oh well, at least we have it. Idle stares in amazement as the book he was holding suddenly floats from his hands and dissolves into the statue. He then hears a steady, low voice speak to him. You are a brave soul. I'm glad you've come. You know, you could actually have them say this. You know, you have the voice technology. These are the words of Hadel. Doom is about to strike the land of Ys once again. The evil spirits in the sky have long been dormant, but recently they were awakened by their master on the ground. Now they have their orders, and they are terrorizing our people. The evil core is in Solomon Shrine. When you return the 6 books to us, the way to the shrine will open. Be careful in your fight against the bigger demons. You can't destroy them without the magic of fire. Oh, that's unfortunate. Now I have to listen to it again. Sorry, after the first game, I have learned to try to talk to certain NPCs multiple times so that I don't have to climb down 10 floors of stairs to talk to them again. Alright, so the inventory. Oh, one of them's... Okay, so wait a minute. So one of the books is returned. So if I hold the wand and I press B, am I gonna shoot something? No. I'm not gonna do anything. Well, shoot, how do you cast anything then? Ancient Slate is just gonna make me use the Slate. Well, I'm reading something else that I didn't mean to read. So I don't know. I better unequip this book immediately so that I don't have an issue with that. I wonder how I actually use magic. There's still no menu for it. The book's been returned. I guess all I can do right now is go through here. Continue the game. Okay, let's go. I have two different pathways I can go. We're gonna try going up here. Okay, different area, different enemy. What is this? I didn't catch how much EXP that gave me. 25. Open this door. We can open this door. Divine area. Adel stares in amazement as the book he was holding suddenly floats from his hands and dissolves into the statue. He then hears a steady low voice speak to him. You are a brave soul. I am glad you've come. These are the words of Toba. Each of us 6 priests has control over a specific magical wand. To reach the evil core, it will be helpful if you have these magical wands. I guess they're just no longer going to give us EXP for doing fun things, which is unfortunate. Because I felt like the first game gave you EXP rewards for doing a lot more. beating bosses, going to certain locations, doing certain things, and now nothing. Alright, so now we'll take the other pathway to the side that I kept going in to refresh this room. Except now we'll actually take it. So we'll go here. It's branching out more. Left and right. We'll take left first. Oh. Let's try right first. Okay, both split up into two different rooms. We found a chest. We got the pickaxe. Oh, the basement of that house. We can probably use the pickaxe there. I don't know how much... Well, that was annoying. This enemy gives you 45 EXP. This is kind of an insane spot to, in theory, grind. How much do I need for my next level? Oh, we're almost at it. We can just run in here a couple, you know, not a couple, about maybe a dozen or so times and we'll be at the next level. Unfortunately, it hits like a truck. So I may not even be able to make that level. We'll continue down this pathway. Keeps branching out. $23 EXP for that. Nothing else in here. Let me equip the pickaxe because it's gonna make it safe to hit the B button. It serves its purpose well. Okay, so we can go back to the prior area. Almost at our level. We have 30 health. I actually can't make the grind anymore. We'll have to go back, up, and out. So left is the path that'll take us to the other divided section. Okay, we have 19 health. So far, I'm finding this one worse than 1. It just seems to be a lot slower with how it handles most things. There's less quality of life. It's harder to grind because the areas they generally put you in, dungeon-wise, tend to be quite a bit smaller. Meaning rather than just being able to run back and forth in a room, it forces you to exit areas completely. And I'm not sure if I like that. Alright, time to stand still while we heal ourselves back up. We have 1,186, so we can probably buy some armor. And or a better shield. Before you go, let me warn you of the great dangers that lurk in the hollowed halls of the divine area. Well, go ahead. It served its purpose. That's right. Let's see. Shield. Small shield is 1,500, which I can't afford. The large shield is 8,000. I definitely can't afford that. Chain armor was only 200 gold. I could have afforded it the entire time. So shield really is our next destination as far as armor. We're gonna equip the actual armor piece here, the chain armor, so we have something there. We're also gonna pickaxe that one person's house in the bottom corner, because they mentioned they heard noises in the basement. So we'll go down there and investigate what it is. We'll save, and then we're gonna use it here. Oh, is it? It really isn't? Okay, then I guess I don't know what you're supposed to do in here. I would have bet money that this area that looked like it had all this wall torn would have been where you used your pickaxe, but I guess it's not. Oh, was there a room I commented there was a crack? I think there was. I have to remember where it was, though. It might have been in the overworld rune area. I think somewhere up here. Top left. So we'll go to this overworld area. Oh no, I think these are just decorative cracks. Yeah, I think it's just decorative. Then never mind. I guess hopefully we'll figure out where to use it later. But at least if nothing else, we have better armor to be able to tank some of these hits a little bit better. Okay, so now we're going to go down the other path we did not go down yet. So going through here, left, left, save because we have 2 paths. Left path takes us to another area and a staircase up. Right path you think you see the passage, but is blocked by a wall of rubble and you are unable to get through. Oh yeah? You swing the pickaxe with all your might. The wall collapses in a heap of rubble. Aha! Well, that is probably important, but I don't know if we want to go in there now or later. We'll just go in there now. We're already here. Oh, you're the person I have to rescue, aren't you? Thank you so much. I didn't think I was going to make it. Let me introduce myself. I'm Dr. Flare. Don't worry about me anymore. I think I can make it out of here by myself. Is that letter for me? What? It seems Bernice's daughter is seriously ill. I believe I have an antidote. We'll need 2 ingredients. One is a Cursetta flower, which grows only on the banks of shady ponds. The other is, let's see, what was it? Oh yes, it's rhoda tree nuts. I haven't seen many recently, but we used to be able to pick them in the ruins. I can prepare a suitable remedy if you can bring me these items. Oh, he gives me the EXP, we leveled up. Oh, you cannot go through that passage. We used to be able to get to the divine area from here, but the entrance has been blocked by the fallen wall. Yeah, so we can't pickaxe anymore. So, alright, so we have the rhoda nuts already, but the other flower we don't. So that's probably going to be in the overworld area that's on the other side. We won't go in there quite yet. We need to check this path out. Oh, and of course, right first. This area branches into, okay, that branches into 3. Oh my gosh, this area is awfully maze-like. I've lost paths at a track of how many paths there are. I think there's at least 5 I have to check now. Oh no. I might need to draw a map. Okay, so we came out of this one? I think we came out of that one. So we have a left and a right. Left goes another staircase. We haven't gone down this one. We'll check this one. I think it's going to go to a lower level. Where are we? Oh, it's the divine area. Or a divine area, I don't know which. I hope the mine area isn't the hub to every other area, or that might be really confusing to navigate. We found the other divine area to drop off another book. So that's 3 books back. We're halfway done with the book, coconutting. Adol stares in amaze at the book he was holding, suddenly floats from his hands and dissolves into the statue. He then hears a steady, low voice speak to him. You are a brave soul. I am glad you've come. These are the words of Gemma. The evil in our lives is a direct reflection of our goodness. The creatures who hound us have a sad fate. They live their lives in the sinister shadow of darkness. I often wonder what they would have to say to the forces of light. Alright then, excellent, I guess. Alright, so 3 down, 3 to go. I need to check the other area here. So if we go down, dead end, okay. Another one? Alright, book 4. Adol stares at an amazing book. He's holding something, floats up. This part is always the same, so I won't read it anymore. You are a brave soul. I am glad you've come. These are the words of Messa. 700 years ago, Ys was lifted to the sky in order to escape the clutches of evil. Solomon's shrine stands at the summit of Ys. To reach the shrine, you must climb the ice-covered walls and cross the land of lava. All right. So we're done with this area. We have 2 more to go. Oh, come on. This guy's hit me for like 50 damage total. Alright, line 1. This way. Oh, it's a staircase going down. Okay, there's a path going up, and that's it. It is weird that the texture kind of goes in and out, like it's black and then it's not black. I don't know what to make of that. I think it just has trouble maybe keeping certain things loaded. Okay, another door. Oh no! I didn't save. We just got insta-killed. When did I last save? I saved before the door? I don't think I did. Interesting. It put me out in front of the door, but I don't remember saving in front of it. I think I'm good, but I don't know how to beat this enemy. Yeah, I instantly die. I wonder if I just can't fight him yet. We still don't have magic. We have MP, but I can't do anything. I guess we'll have to ignore this area for now. It is strange how you just instantly die. It makes me think there's something else I need to be doing that I'm not. I guess one other thing to try. How much damage do I take from messing with the fire, or do I need to, like, knock the fire back? Okay, you just... Okay, well, we tried that. That's okay, we have other paths we can try. So much for beating this game deathless. We tried all paths in here, I believe, right? So we came here. Which side did I not try yet? Did I try this or did I come from this? Oh man, which one of these did I come from? Okay, not here. So this is pointless. This way? Okay, we are dead meat. So this entire wing means nothing. Okay, it's not helpful. If we go here... Oh. Okay, well that's unfortunate. You spawn back. But... Let's see, so if I go here... Which way did I come from? Okay, did we do this path? I don't remember if we did. We most certainly didn't. We skipped it. We have a Cleria ring. If that does what I think it does, that's gonna really help. Oh, we can't equip it. Hold on, wait a minute. And what is it? Cleria ring. Wear this ring to move with the quickness of a cat. I would if I could. There doesn't seem to be a way to do it. Okay, so this path takes me to this. A door. How many books do I have left? Okay, so only one left after I do this. You are a brave soul. I am glad you've come. These are the words of Dabi. Long ago there was a tremendous power which lifted our land into the skies. This power surge was the result of an evil presence being born in this world. The source of this power comes from the special magic of Ys. This magic can feed both good and evil causes. However, the evil will never die as long as the magic exists. Sounds a little bit familiar. A power that mysteriously thrusts land into the sky? An ancient evil? Could it be Vayne? Could it be Zophar? Could it be Lunar? Alright. Valmar. Yes, Valmar 2. It's all game arts all the time. I am going to take a quick bathroom break, so I will be back. Let me go ahead and hydrate everybody. I'm also out of water, so I will be back for that momentarily. I'll hydrate all of you. Be back shortly. All right, I am back, and couple of thoughts, because I always, for whatever reason, tend to have my best thoughts whenever I leave playing a game rather than I'm actually playing it. I guess number one, I bet once I return the last book, I'm probably going to be able to get a spell that will allow me to beat that first boss. Number 2, what would have happened if I ate that Rhoda nut in the inventory? Would I, like, have been unable to make the potion? Would the Rhoda nut have appeared somewhere else? What would have happened? I don't know how that would have actually worked. Number 3, where's my controller? There it is. Thank you for the hydrate! We have one more to go. It's gotta be somewhere down this pathway. Or was it this? Wait, which pathway was it? I don't even remember which path took me to that three-way split. It's this. Oh, is this one? It probably, yeah, it may have allowed. It probably would have respawned it. Is my guess. I guess we can find out. I am very hungry. Oh, that wasn't very satisfying at all. We just ate the only cure to that person's illness, and nothing really meant. It didn't really do anything. Okay, let's go this way instead. Dead end. So we'll try the other path. Go left or right. Other than this, I don't think there are any other paths I have yet to check. Ooh, so it has to be the last one. Either that or I've missed something. So please let this be it. Well, that's not good. Oh, never mind. It's the magic of fire. So we can fight the boss. Let me save just to make sure it works the way I think it would. Oh, you just... Well, that... Oh, you have to go... I see. Oh, I just load the game on him. That was terrible. So much damage. So you have to select it, and then your normal... I guess if you hit the button 1... it's gonna launch fireballs. Wait. How does MP work? I guess it goes down extremely slowly. I'm gonna unequip it for now. Status 2140. Okay, so let me get back to that. First of all, let's go here. Will it heal my HP to listen to the message again? I hope so. I'm gonna go try to fight that boss again now that I have fire magic. And I'm hoping after we do that, we can make our way towards getting the fire that's needed. Okay, yeah, so talking to this person is an insta-heal. The other problem is, I don't remember where in this giant maze the person where Dr. Flare is located. I did at one point, but I have long since lost that from my memory. It's one of these directions. It might have been the right side that had it. Okay, so now that we're here... It's gonna take me to... Okay, I know where we are. Let's not go that way yet. Go this way. This is gonna take me back to... That takes me to that chest that I commented about the EXP from. Okay, this is just a dead end. So that's the guy blocking the chest. Forget that. So I guess go left, and then we'll try the right path again. Okay, that's where Dr. Flare is. So to get to Dr. Flare, right path here. We need to go down this right. Now we're at this crossroads, and from here, we don't want to go to the right, we want to go to the left, I think. Okay. One of these takes us to the boss. Right, middle? No. Left. Also no. Not right, middle. Up. Or is this where we came? Am I remember where we came from? Okay, this is where the boss is going to be. So I'm going to save here. We're in mine 2. There's the boss door. Equip the magic of fire. We'll see how this works. Interesting, it's not working. Is it only when it opens? Okay. Oh wow. So I have to, I think, weave between it. So I can't get hit at all. Oh, it let me leave the room. That's not... I believe that's how we get the coward achievement. Surprised they kept the door collision intact. Okay, so I need to stand, only move a slight distance from the eye opening. I don't need to move that far. Oh, come on. I guess I pressed too far that time. You have to barely tap it. This seems... I feel like I'm missing something that I shouldn't be taking, like, insta-kill levels of damage. Okay, that time it took too long. Okay, sometimes it makes me really tap forward, and sometimes it doesn't. 6 hits. Okay. Oh, come on, that time it really made me run. I can't get, like, a consistent distance from me pressing the D-pad. That's the big issue. It is a little bit of a skill issue. Oh, okay, that time I overcompensated by barely pressing. Definitely harder than anything that came out of Ys 1. Okay, he's gone. They leveled up. Dead end. Oh. Okay. Oh, never mind. I thought something else. Something just feels odder about the loading of enemies in this dungeon. Or this version of the game. It seemed like enemies loaded better, but it seems like enemies just spawn in, or like it's having trouble loading enemies sometimes, or the area as a whole. I don't know why it does it this way. It can't be the disc because it did nothing wrong part 1. Here's the flower. Beautiful flower on the bank of the pond. So we got the Cursetta flower, so we have both ingredients we need. Oh, we still have the fire. Equipped, we'll unequip that. So what I did with the boss that really helped is I held both down and right at the same time. That way I was having to drag myself against it. That way it helped me from like having a super long run one direction. I had something to kind of slow my momentum. Okay, these enemies are only worth 5 each. Okay, there's a door there. Dead end here. Do I want to keep going this way, or do I want to go back and save the girl? Oh, okay, well, that hurt. Glad I saved right before walking into there, but oh, wow. Very good EXP. Gold is not as great. It's okay. We're gonna go ahead and equip Fireball. This'll work. Oh yeah, this is pretty satisfying. Oh no, we almost died. Come back. We have fire. Are they just infinitely respawning here? They are. Okay, well, this works. Okay, maybe not. I guess they're done. Fun's over. Fun is over. Okay. Back to having a little bit more fun. 14K blobber points, wow. Okay, so I can both dash the enemies and use the spells if I wanted to. Any idea what you're gonna use it for? Or is it gonna be a surprise? Get my tail up? I will. Let me get my tail up out of this room though, because this is a dangerous place to do much of anything. Save first. You've been batting 1,000 with your ideas, Weird Pro Q. Everything you redeemed so far has been like above a 75 score. AKA, you have really good taste. It's a surprise, okay? How difficult is it for me to use my old retro consoles? Does it ruin my life to have someone mention something weird for a weird old console? It's not as difficult. Honestly, the hardest part of using any retro console has always been setting it up. Like, whenever I was having to set up the Sega CD to my Sega Genesis, while also putting in certain of the connectors with the right number of pins and finding out, oh, this is a 6-pin, you need a 7-pin, and having to go online and get a 7-pin, and like, oh, don't use this one or it'll damage your Sega Genesis and your Sega CD, and it'll kill your family. And I'm like, what? I'm just trying to hook this up. That's always been the hardest part, but it's never really been an inconvenience to actually play many of the games on the older consoles. It's always just been the setting it up that's been a nightmare. Because there's definitely things that I wouldn't, there's consoles I wouldn't mind revisiting again. Like the TurboGrafx CD, which I'm revisiting now, has always been one of them. There's still several on the 3DO. Like I've never played Road Rash. That'd be one. That'd be very fun to go back and play. Because I have it on the Sega CD, but that's not the same. I'm not sure if I answered your question or if you meant something different. I'm gonna have to be careful. If I should probably, yeah, fire the fireballs at him. I'll die. Kind of an embarrassing story. When I first was assembling the Sega CD and putting them together, I had messaged the seller that it didn't work properly and that I couldn't get it to work, and he's talked about it like being tested. And then I found out that the metal parts, I wasn't just supposed to have the metal parts touch, I was supposed to like smush it inside so that it fit, and I didn't even think intuitively I could do that. And so I messaged the seller immediately. I'm an idiot. I figured out how to do it. But like that was because I after that point I had spent like 2 hours with the wires and everything else, and I'm like, I just don't know what to do with this thing. I just want to know if it's like such an ordeal to have an old console, such a huge pain if someone says play. No, not anymore. I actually, fun fact, I actually still have the wires, even though I unplugged everything. Like the ones that you have to put in with all of the connectors just right. I just left them in the console. I never unplugged it because I'm like, look, if I completely disassemble this, it's gonna be a nightmare to put this back in. And so I never did. I never took it out. It is a tight fit. It's the Model 2, which is the one that keeps having the problem with Lunar 1. Like I tested multiple discs, and I remember I just went through whenever I fought the Black Dragon, I swapped disc after disc, and it was like 40 minutes of like soft locking on that boss until I finally got it right. And it had nothing to do with the disc, it's just the Model 2 and that track for some reason. Like, it just stops loading. And I think it tries to loop the song and it can't, and the game just gives up. Especially if they could have done so when I was playing the Sega CD. Yeah, I guess, yeah, the Sega CD would have been probably the easiest to just redeem anything for. Because I have the entire collection. You could redeem any game and I can play it. There's a couple of games that I have that are sealed still, like Radical Rex. Radical Rex is still sealed, so I may have to unseal it or get an unsealed copy. Or I know Lethal Enforcers 1 is also sealed, but I don't think anybody's like gonna be clamoring to have me play that. Because it has like the built-in justifier. It's like the big box. Which you could also use to play Snatcher, I suppose, if you wanted to. You could use Snatcher and have the justifier. Do I have the CRT? I don't have a CRT to play it. No, not anymore. I actually used to, and I don't anymore. I am such a fake gamer. I don't know if it will. I wonder, I mean, I feel like there's gotta be like some kind of a workaround if you don't have the right TV, but no, probably not. I mean, if it was the Nintendo Light Gun, there'd be a workaround, but the justifier, yeah, I don't know how that's gonna work. It probably will not. So, I imagine you can play the game without it, but it was like Who Shot Johnny Rock, and there was like, what's the other Western Western FMV game that was also on the Sega CD. I think you probably would struggle if you were just playing with the controller and not the gun. Yeah, Mad Dog McCree. They also made a Mad Dog McCree too. And I tried playing it without the gun. No, you can't. You need the gun. Like even on the easiest difficulty, it is impossible to do what the game wants you to do. Because you just can't move fast enough. You can't do it. Yes, yeah, Snatcher. Snatcher. I think you could definitely make it through without a gun. But like the FMV games that are almost like the Area 51 arcade games where you have to point your gun and shoot, that I used to play all the time in the arcade. Those style games using FMV characters. Those, unfortunately, you're gonna run into trouble. Yeah, I imagine that would probably be. I mean, ideally, I would want to just do it with the gun. It is weird how we just haven't gotten any other English Snatcher release other than the Sega CD one. Because they had like the they did the TurboGrafx Mini. That had Snatcher on it, but it was still the Japan-only Snatcher. We've only had one English localization, and that's the Sega CD. Never going to get another. Yeah, you think they should have just required you. I guess parents would have been up in arms if they're like, oh, I needed to buy this entire new toy for my child to play with this game. I guess they had to do it that way, as opposed to just completely barring you. But if you were in the Super Nintendo era and you bought Mario Paint and you did not have that mouse pad, tough luck. Sad kids. Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater to encourage Konami to re-release Snatcher. I think that, yes, I think that's how it works. I think that's exactly how it'll work. Although with Cosmic Fantasy 1 and 2 making it out stateside in 2024, anything is possible now. Yeah, I have the cassette, and I mean it's still sealed next to the Sega CD stuff. I mean, it's okay, I guess. Because I thought the same thing initially, and then it's like, no, they didn't. So yeah, there just isn't any release. I don't have the vinyl. There's like no place to really. It would just stick out like a sore thumb next to all the Sega CD stuff. Okay, I'm actually gonna have to think about where I'm going because I need to go back because I'm going in actual circles as I'm talking. So I think in order to get to him, I think I have to go through this door. Maybe. No, this is a dead end. Yeah, there was also like Crime Patrol, I think, on the Sega CD as well. There are quite a number of them. So was it right? Yes, here we go. Finally. What? Where is he? Oh no, did he go back to the girl? He must have gone back to the girl. So I just need to leave. Like, what's the gimmick with Delta Eater? Like, Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater? Like, did they do anything really to it? I mean, do they have like a new mini game like Desert Bus Ladder Edition where you climb the ladder for 6 hours? Like, what do they add? Is there anything new to it? Because I'm kind of I'll have to look into it after this. Yeah, I know there already was an HD. That's why I'm confused. But I'm sure there'll be like a Lale Lule Low edition or something. Some sort of weird collection. Snake Eater 3D on the 3DS as a Yoshi doll. I have not played it on the 3DS. I haven't played a lot of 3DS games, unfortunately. I barely played any. I know I played the Kingdom Hearts game because, of course, I did. I am Nomura's puppet at this point. Yeah, I played it on the PlayStation 2. That's the only version I've played, and it's been years. If you see Dr. Flare, be sure to give him the letter. By the way, Lilia doesn't know about her illness. I am so sorry that I cannot help her. Where'd he go? He wasn't in the cave anymore. I saw Rex here not that long ago. He was saying that you may be the savior the goddesses has prophesied. Where did he go? I have a sick kid and I can't even save them. We have 4,588 gold. We need 8,000 to buy the large shield. We might as well get the next best one for right now. Still listed as 2024. Seems like it's going to be delayed until it was going for a Christmas release. It is weird how some games just like completely drop off the grid as far as release dates. I know The one game I like to meme title all the time, Goodbye Volcano High, had that issue for a long, long time. And I never ended up playing it because I had better things to do. But I did incorporate its name in a lot of different things. I don't know if there was anything else that we were expecting this year that we didn't get. Yes, quite a bit on a number of different games. I know, I think Obscure was one of the first ones on the PlayStation 2 that I used it on, and then, like, plenty others. That's on your PlayStation wish list, waiting for those greedy bastards to reduce the price for their game that took them 5 years to make. Yeah, I mean, I've only been curious out of, like, morbid curiosity, just not wholesome curiosity to experience the game, but so yeah, I haven't had any real desire to actually own it. But did they even make a physical release, or did they just go eShop only? Yeah, I did play Snoot Game already, but I have not played Goodbye Volcano High. Unless Snoot Game is basically like playing it. Yeah, I did. I never streamed it, but I did play it. I thought it was okay. I mean, I wouldn't it's probably better than whatever Goodbye Volcano High is. But no, I mean, it was okay. I played it years ago. I can't remember exactly when it came out or how many years it's been. Time's kind of a blur now. Where am I now? Yes, it was. It had all sorts of preachy speeches and everything else. Although you do have endings where true love can prevail, and also endings where you screw everything up without even realizing how you did it. And then you get, like, super aggressive for no reason because of certain choices, and then things get terribly, terribly south. So where... I can't remember where I'm actually supposed to go. I think there was one area where I was starting to move forward, and then I'm like, I shouldn't do this. It was the boss door, wasn't it? And then I turned back. Okay, I'm going backwards. So let me go back to the room I think where he should be in. I think both of these paths are dead ends, right? Yeah, so we go down the left side. The only other game I know that I'm going to play that's going to release this year is going to be Super Mario and Luigi Brothership. But I'm only, like, any of, like, the major coconutting stuff, like doing certain challenges until you get, like, perfects. I'm going to probably relegate that to off-stream stuff, just because I get too self-conscious if I have actual streams where I make, like, no progress, because it feels depressing. It feels depressing if I just have a stream and I have, like, nothing to show for it as far as actual progression. So if I play that, I would go through the main story, but all of the other side coconutting stuff I'd keep on the side unless people insist that they see every mushroom, every bean, everything. Although if there's, like, a super insane drop, I might show a farm for that, but that's probably going to be it. Yeah, I don't think Joe wanted a recipe stream either, but that's what Thousand Year Door demands. I mean, that's what you have to do to be the best. It's amazing how, like, all of these rooms just blur together in my mind, and I just completely forget everything. Where was the boss? Which door was he in? Gonna have to get some graph paper, draw my own map. You don't understand how you couldn't get into Thousand Year Door? Like, I watched you play all of Mario RPG. Isn't it the same thing? I feel like Thousand Year Door had really boring dialogue to me. It just wasn't grabbing. No, I agree with you. That's why I wasn't able to get into I get into it either. I think Thousand Year Door is fine as far as like its battle mechanics and like the badge system, because you can make your characters really, really broke. You can make Mario really, really broken, or your partners really, really broken. The problem is I found several of the sections to be extremely slow. Even though I thought the Peonies were really, really cute, I did not like the Pikmin section. I did not like leading them over pits that they kept falling down and then having to keep calling them back. And then the Glitz pit, which is like the arena where you have to do like 20 battles. Why did it have to be 20? It's like basically 2 hours of game time where like nothing happens except you fight stuff. And yes, they put restrictions, but they put like a lot of the most boring sections like right back to each other. And it's just one of those games where it's not like Mario RPG, because you can make progress with Mario RPG in an hour, but there are sections of Paper Mario Thousand Year RPG, Thousand Year Door. I'm not wrong, Thousand Year RPG, where you just get stuck forever and just don't make any progress. There's a map for this. There probably is. I found the way back to the boss door, but I don't know where the doctor went. He seemed to have disappeared. I guess I have to find him to deliver the ingredients. Yeah, I don't find it to be a better game. I think it's still playable. It has some charming dialogue. Like, there are games I play now that are trying way too hard to be funny and clever with their dialogue, and you can tell. But Thousand Year Door was, like, I think genuinely witty with its dialogue at times, but I just don't find it to be the better game. Like, Mario RPG will always be a game I could just go back and run to and enjoy. Even if I have, like, an hour of time, I can still make a dent in that game. Thousand Year Door, I played it once, and I think that's enough. At least for me. Yeah, because it has a lot of things you can do in it, as far as as far as recipes and optional bosses. I guess the Switch version added a ton more bosses the original game didn't have, which I guess was nice of them. But try that again. But Super Mario RPG also added the post game, which I thought was great, because when you beat Culex in Super Mario RPG, especially if you beat Culex at the very, very beginning, the rest of the game felt kind of empty, because you already did the hardest thing that Mario RPG had to offer, and then Smithy's factory was aesthetically, bleak and bland and empty because it was supposed to be, and so it just left you kind of wanting more and feeling empty. So having the post-game content with everything, and then an updated 3D model of you-know-who, that was all... I mean, I thought that was great. I just think the game needed better balancing, because they made the game way too easy because of all of the buffs to everything you could have. Thousand Year Snore. Do I wish to use the Rhoda Tree Nut? I do not. We're just gonna have to be very careful with our HP. Not careful enough, because otherwise I'll have to leave this area and go back. Oh, I guess I died somehow, somewhere that I couldn't see. I guess I just have to run for it. Oh wait, there's a chest here? Ooh, not good. We've got the magic of light. Oh, it, I guess, keeps the mine a lot lighter, I guess. Maybe. I guess there's gonna be areas that are gonna be completely dark and I'll have to use it. Go back to the fire. I should not have saved with 2 HP. This is gonna be a disaster. How am I gonna leave here? Okay. That was a big mistake. So wait a minute. How do I actually continue? We'll have to figure that out. Oh, I didn't turn around in time. That's okay. That's okay, we'll figure it out. This is a terrible spot to respawn in. Okay, so now we're here. I think it was because it was trying to load too many things that the game hiccuped. Yeah, if I ever do play Super Mario RPG on the Switch again, I want to see if there's like some sort of a mod to make it harder. Because it just needs better balancing. They didn't rebalance the game at all, which is what I think really hurt it. Okay, so we can talk to the statue and heal, which is good. I am lost, unfortunately. I have no idea where to go, no idea what to do. I don't see any other areas I haven't explored yet. I don't know where the doctor went. So let's save here. And everybody knows my rule. If I have to save, it is in an area where I am unstuck. Because nobody wants to start the next stream confused. So where to go and what to do. So those enemies are only giving me 5 EXP now, so we've basically tapped them out. Dead end. I think both of these are dead ends. Little does everyone know that me getting lost in this game, it's all a clever tactic for Weird Pro Q to amass 15,000 Blobbert points. I'm doing it for the people. Let's see. I think left might get me. Yeah, and then no, wrong, all wrong. No, still wrong. Where'd I go? This way. No, it's not it. It's this, then right. No, it's not. It's not right. It's left. Then right. No, not right. Middle. No, not middle. I don't know. I don't remember how to get back to the area where the doctor was supposed to be. I wish there was something I could do with the Staff of Light, or if it made it clear what it actually did. Okay, it is consuming it, my MP over time, to be using it. No, I don't want that way. Maybe the issue is, yes, it was because I was in that door. So then if I go here, yes, we're back here. Doctor's still gone. Let me go back to the boss room area and see if there's just something I missed somewhere else. I can't think of any place where I could use the staff. Oh wait, maybe... No. The only thing I can think of is that one sealed door at like the very start of the ruins. Because didn't it say something like something pressure darkness something that Nomura would write something? I don't know, but I'll have to check and see if that's what the problem is. Okay, so let me read the message for this door. Oh, it's an immense force. Well, that was my idea. Let me go back to town. Talk to people. Many goons in the cave. Is there anything on the left side? Because there's like somebody I can see over here that's clearly just hanging out. Oh, did I never go down here? Oh, I guess there's nothing here I can really do. Maybe there would have been like another Rhoda nut or something. Now I'm just curious what would have happened if I found the doctor last. If I had already had the flower and then broke the door. If he'd still be there, if I could have handed everything to him. Because unless I'm gonna take a pretty thorough search of the buildings right now, because I don't know how to progress the story. We still have one more book on our person. Okay, the door is actually one floor down, isn't it? Like this way. There we go. Alright, so back to town. And back to the drawing board. Oh, actually, hold on, there is something else I might be able to do, maybe. Hear the ringing of a bell when the goons gather for a meeting. We still don't know what that means. You defeated the screaming demon, didn't you? Thank you so much. That's new. Ring will allow for immediate transport, cost 100 gold. Sure, we'll buy that. Herb, cure-all. We'll buy it for 30. Oh, hold on, wait a minute. Thank you so much. I wish I had something to offer you. Unfortunately, all I can give is my gratitude. No, give more. You. Great. You must have gone through heaven and hell finding this herb. I didn't know you needed one. Just bought it like 10 seconds ago. Now, let me work on the proper potion. In the meantime, we mustn't tell Lilia of her sickness. Oh, he was here the whole time. I've done it! The remedy is ready. Please bring it to her mother at once. Okay, we've got Lilia's medicine. That's all we wanted this entire time, was to get that. I guess we needed an herb, even though he didn't tell us we needed one, so I'm glad I picked one up. Oh, you have the medicine! You must have met Dr. Flair recently. How can I ever thank you? You've saved my daughter's life. Only 200 EXP. My old friend Regs came over a short while ago. He told me to give you this unique wand. I'm not sure why it is so special, but my late husband always assured me it was. Magic of Return. So is it like the white dragon wings? Oh?
I'm sorry, but I overheard you talking to Bernice. I was about to die of a disease I knew nothing about, but you risked your life to get the medicine that I so desperately needed. I owe my life to you. How can I ever thank you?
Well, Adel, oh, I guess it's nothing. Please take care of yourself. I didn't mean to do that, but that's kind of funny. Alright, so... Wing... No. Yes. So, inventory... Magic of Return. Will this take us off this continent, or what will this do? Oh, it must be this. Small oval-shaped stones embedded in the walls of the abandoned mine. Here that under some unusual circumstances, they will actually glow. So that's probably the early game hint that I already forgot for why we need to use the light spell. Do I wish to use herb? No. But what are the eerie noises? I still don't know what that's all about. Okay, it's just the I guess it's like a permanent wing. Kind of, not really needed. Fire. The light magic doesn't do anything. But I am going to have to go back in the cave now. I guess they want... So, I bet those stupid, annoying, dead-end rooms that have nothing in them, that's where I use the Wand of Light. And one of those stones is probably going to help me deal with that door that I can't get past. Yeah, because right now I still can't do this guy's quest, whatever it may involve. So we'll go back to the mine again. We're still aiming for 8,000 gold for the large shield, if we can get it. I'd like to get unstuck and like comfortably in another area before I end the stream tonight. It'll still be a little bit. I'm not in any particular hurry tonight. So, okay, so I have 167 MP. I think it drains like maybe 1 MP like every 3 or 4 seconds to use the light spell. So I think we're just going to have to turn it on, turn it off, turn it on, turn it off. Okay, so save. Or actually we can just have a save with it. And now equipment, magic of light, nothing. Still nothing. Save. Let's take the left side. We'll go down path number 1 on the left here. Still not seeing anything. We'll go path right. Okay, this is a dead end. This is a chest. Doesn't help. So we'll go right. Yeah, I was confident that maybe something would be there. Unless pickaxe. I'm struggling to get the pickaxe selectable. There we go. No, nothing. Okay, so that was pointless, that was pointless. Which way did I come from? Was it that way? If I go left... Also dead end, nothing's glowing. So this side doesn't serve any purpose for me. Okay, so save again. Which side did we come from? Was it the middle? It may have been the middle. Yes, because now we're going to go left. We're in this section. Go middle, and that leads me to this area where the boss room was. If I go right, we have these two dead-end paths that I remember now. Nothing's glowing. Okay, still nothing. So we'll go to this section, which leads to the boss room. This section still... That NPC said there are stones on the ruins, or the mine that glow, right? Because I'm not seeing it. So this is level 2 of the mine, right? So okay, so still trying. Oh, hold on, found something. Okay, so it lets us know about hidden passages. So where does this take me? Nowhere. Okay, well, at least I know how it works. So that's how this item will work. No glow over here. Let's save here just in case we need to go back. Ah, another one's down there. Okay, we have a treasure chest, so it's not... Oh, it's iron ore. That's the thing that everybody wants. Everybody wants this item. Hooray. But who do we give it to? Probably if we give it to the person who runs the store, they're probably going to make, like, better equipment. Because our armor list is pretty selective right now. It's not very good. Okay, yeah, that's the flower. Let me go down this pathway while we still have MP. Thing that way. Oh, there's another area here. It's probably going to lead to the next area. Oh, yeah. So at least we know where to go now. Oh, no, it's not that actually. There's another chest. Evil bell. We found the bell that they keep talking about. We probably used it in front of that door. Equipment, inventory, evil bell. save. Quickly use it. All right, pretty evil. Okay. I think we're done with the Wand of Light. No! Is there anything? I just have to check if there's anything at the top right. Okay, there's not. Okay. I'm gonna run to the restroom real fast, come back. I'm gonna probably fight these guys just a little bit because I need to afford the shield and start making monies to start affording the whatever armor we're gonna unlock with the iron ore. Then use the evil bell, and I think at that point we're gonna be able to unlock the story forward and pave our way to probably finishing the game on Saturday. But I'll be right back. Everybody, please hydrate. This is an order. You for the hydrate. Okay, let us. Oh, I'm holding my now defunct Pro controller. Let me pick up the authentic, real controller. Let's see here. We're gonna load back to when we actually had hit points. And our assignment right now is going to be quite simple. We are going to fire, 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 fire. And then eventually we're going to level. Oh, he just showed up. It's a little mean. I wonder, will he infinitely spawn up this hallway if I just stand here? Well, no. How about now? No, I'd have to actually move up and down, it seems. We'll do this for a little bit. We're getting, some gold, at least 40 a pop. best part is, unless we are precluded by how much it costs, we can just warp back to town with the return spell we just picked up. Save just because it's been a little bit. Glad I saved. He just yeeted off into space. Pretty crazy. I wonder if the damage is fixed or if it's just based off of your attack stat. Close. We're almost at 8,000 for the large shield. I hope I found all of the statues I could at this point of the game, because I only found 5 of the 6. I still have 1 book left. Damage is okay, since we can just warp out. It's not a big deal. It's somewhat refreshing, though, to go from, like, games that were 20-stream games, like, we had, like, several that were back-to-back, that were just that long, to games that are, like, 1 or 2 streams and they're done. I'm not used to that. It's also not often I quit a game, I know, but I had to with Summon Night 6. That was terrible. Victor Ireland, I am sorry. I know it's the largest translation undertaking you've ever done in your entire life, but at some point, I mean, did you ever stop and ask, is this too much? Is this just way too much? I just couldn't believe it. It'd be fine if the game was fine, but it was just a really, really boring game. And then they didn't want to solve the mystery of the characters, and when they tried to get closer to solving the mystery of a character, we swapped to another main character with a bunch of other people that were isekai, and like, I don't know what's going on, and they had to rehash everything for everybody, and it turned out, like, I did a little bit more off-stream, just a little bit later to see, like, does this get any better if I, like, just skip any of the story stuff? And no, they introduced, like, yet a third character and, like, rebooted the narrative again, and I'm like, we're just not gonna figure it out. How did he not rage quit translating? I don't know, cause I don't know, he evidently really loves Summon Night, cause he translated 5 and then translated 6, and in 6 he's like, you should play 5. It may even be better than this game. It's like he says something to that effect in his manual, and I'm like, okay, kind of a weird plug, saying that this game is inferior compared to your last one, but whatever. I would have to say you're probably right. It was pretty bad. But no, I didn't go in there like looking to like hate it or anything. I was curious as to like what game would make him want to spend that much effort, like getting all of that voice talent, like getting all of those people, spending years like translating and getting all of this stuff together, and I'm just like, I don't get it. I don't. There, like Cosmic Fantasy 2 on the TurboGrafx CD was a very unfinished RPG. They had like antidotes and herbs and like paralysis heals and things programmed in, but enemies can't paralyze. Enemies can't do status ailments. They have anti like elemental property armor and abilities. Enemies can't use magic. They can only attack. And certain bosses weren't programmed in. You were talking to enemies or characters that were clearly bosses, and they would load like random encounters. And if you were to reload the boss fight, it would be like a different random encounter. It was like a complete unfinished mess. But then you get to the story and the ending, and how much of a tearjerker it was, and how much it's sequel baited 3, and like I wanted 3 so bad after playing that, and I'm like, okay, I can see why Victor Ireland, despite this game's flaws, localized it, but I cannot understand Summon Night 6 at all. And I mean, yeah, no question. They were really hoping, I think, to get all of the people that really enjoy that game, all of those games in the past. I think that is the only audience that can tolerate 6 are the people that sat through the first 5 games and didn't quit. Those are the only people that have the guts to make it at that particular point. It did. It did really feel like a bit of a time waste, and I felt really bad. I was like, because that's the last game we're ever gonna get from Gaijin Works. I mean, the website teases something else, but it's been like 6 years, and that site is like pretty much defunct right now. But I still have the rest of the Working Designs library to eventually start working my way through. I still have several more on the Saturn I need to do. Also, there's like Dragon Force, there's like an Iron Steel, like tactics tank game that's not like Fuga, so I don't know what it is. But I mean, there's several things there, and then of course there's like so many PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2 titles that I've yet to play. Vanguard Bandits, Silhouette Knights, or I'm sorry, Silhouette Mirage, I think is the name of it, not Silhouette Knights. And someday I'll get to them. Almost, I think, to a comfortable amount of gold here. We're gonna be able to afford the shield, but what I know is gonna happen is I'm gonna deposit the iron ore, and there's gonna be like a ton more equipment available to buy. But how much does it cost to work me? Uh, 20, so I'm glad I stopped when I did. So we're back to the village. We're gonna heal up first by just standing here for a little bit. But yeah, if I had to have a disappointment for 2024, as far as a game that was disappointment of the year, it would be Summon Night 6. Because I'm like, he tried harder than any other game. He got more voice talent than any other game. He translated this harder than any other game, and I just do not see the appeal. Maybe I would have had to have seen the brilliance of all the other games, but it was just such a chatty experience. I wonder when I can rescue that, do whatever I need to do in the bottom left house. I still don't know what they want from me. Let me talk to the people other than the shopkeep to see if anybody wants the iron ore. We'll acknowledge it. Okay, thank you for that hint about the wall. Rhoda tree nuts. Okay, so he's just saying he works as an apprentice for the person who has it. Yeah. I mean that's basically what it boiled down to. Your husband is sunning on the front porch. Let's see. Okay, let's give the iron ore to the shopkeep. I'm looking to purchase iron ore. I can pay you 3,000 gold. Do you haggle if I say no? I'm gonna say no. I'm sorry to hear that. We're always open if you change your mind. I'm gonna go back in and he's gonna offer like 1,000 now. I'm just gonna try a couple more times. I don't think it's gonna happen. Nope, 3,000. Thanks, this will be of great help. And then we have to chase him to the sewer, fight a dragon. It's a huge mess. Alright, do you have armor? Yes, now he's made all the good stuff. 10,000 gold for the plate armor. Well, wow, I will buy it. All mine. Sword? Nothing new there. Shield is... Now we can't afford the shield, which is sad, but we now have the best armor. We have the second best shield. So we're almost completely decked out. We're going to have to talk to one of those statues to heal ourselves as far as our MP, because we're going to probably need it whenever we ring the bell in front of that door. Also, how much EXP to our next level? Quite a bit. 2101. But I've just never played a tactics game where the default movement was 3 for a character. Like, even with like Fire Emblem and a lot of these other games, it's like 4 minimum, 5 if you're with a more benevolent game, but 3 movement is just too slow for the size of the map they give you. And the mechanics weren't really that interesting with the summons. We'll check that out in a moment over there. We need to talk to this statue first. Fortunately, we have to listen to this person's life story before we can get our MP healed. All right. I wonder how East 3 works. I think it's gonna have like its own standalone levels and everything. I don't think they had the technology, well, or would they have to have read like previous game data from another game as of that time period yet. They might have, but I'm assuming we're just gonna be like level 1. It may not even be Adel. It may be a completely different character for 3. Probably is. They might have grouped these two together just because it was like a continuous story with him. Oh, I went the wrong way. I needed to go next to the person whose name starts with A that I've already forgotten. All right. So what? I'm gonna save right out here. Bell. No, where's the bell supposed to be used? If it's not here, where? Where else could it possibly be used? Where else would there be a meeting of demons? Do I use it in town? Near that one person who warned me about it? Well, I'm gonna be the only one dancing at this rate. We often hear the ringing of a bell when the goons gather for a meeting. Haha, haha, be scared. Where could I possibly use it? You said dangers in the hall of the area. Hollowed halls. Oh, he doesn't actually warn you, he's just a liar. Oh, O'Reilly. What if I go down here? This is the one thing I haven't figured out. This is probably where I use it. Because he keeps saying eerie noises are here, and we could never figure out. I could never figure out how to get through this area. Okay. This has to be it. We've exhausted every other reasonable action, so we're gonna use this bell now. You ring the bell, and you sense a wave of evil approaching. All right. Oh no! I'm glad I went to my inventory. So fire. I accidentally start. Oh my gosh! Oh no! I. What on earth? I'm sure I meant to just like go through there, but I need to leave. You're on your own, buddy. No, I need to heal back up. Uh, I think we found a spot, an easy way to get my 8,000 gold. Even with the plate armor, that is merciless. So we gained 1,200 just from that nonsense. So do we have to ring it again, or is it already pre-broken? We just gained over like 2,000 gold in just like less than 2 minutes. Yeah, this. Yes, I love this. Yeah, so instead of just like slowly waiting for them to trickle out again, we are just going to go back out and go right back in and just charge them. All right, so here we go again. And we'll leave and we'll go back down. And next time we do that, we'll have enough to be fully maxed out on our equipment. The only thing in theory we could grind for is that like 50,000 gold item. That auto revives us one time ever. Where are the rest of them? That was a worse showing than normal. All right, this will be the final. There's 8,000 gold. We're good. Or is it just like this simple? Okay, maybe not. I guess they stopped spawning after a while. Okay, I guess all I had to do this entire time was just hold down. So if I have a giant room full of enemies, wait a minute. AFK strats? Will it work with an entire wave, or will they like eventually bump me away from that? Oh, they'll bump me away. Well, that was a satisfying way to end it, though. Yeah, no, unfortunately, it's not fully AFK strats. It depends on the enemy, I guess, that'll spawn there. But bottom line is, we can afford the best shield we can at least buy. So we'll get the large shield. Exit that. Can we buy more herbs? Oh, okay, I guess I have to use it first. Alright, equipment, shield. We are decked out. So we should probably go and see what's underneath there, shouldn't we? I wonder if they're still gonna be pouring out there later if I did, in theory, want to use it as like a level spot, but there'll probably be better places later. It is just funny that there's just tons of enemies that just keep pouring out of there. Alright. Oh no! This room's even nuttier! So you could just like, yes! Yes! Oh no! Okay, bye, I've gotta get out of here. Oh man, that was fine when I started taking like 5, 10 little chip damage here and there going up and down the hallway, but then it took like 70 or 80 and now I have to heal again. I mean, it's conceivably, you know, if I wanted to put like 15, 20 minutes worth of time, I could probably just go up and down that room enough times, gain enough levels to maybe survive being bumped by those enemies and just be able to get that revival item. But I'll probably have so much gold that I won't know what to do with later. So let's go to the next room. Okay, now we're here. Divine area, meaning we're gonna find the final area where we can turn our book in. There it is. Adel stares in amazement as the book he was holding suddenly floats from his hands and dissolves into the statue. He then hears a steady, low voice speak to him. This is going to unlock the final door. You are a brave soul. I'm glad you've come. These are the words of fact. You must reach Solomon's shrine and terminate the evil core no matter what adversity confronts you. If Ys is ever controlled by such dark forces, all good will perish. There is metal with a magical power called Claria. The evil core can only be destroyed by a sword made of Claria. Our last hope for peace lies with that sword, and a warrior brave enough to use it. The goddess asked me to give you this. Please read it carefully. Scroll of Guidance. Your efforts to save this country are commendable. I will open the way to Solomon Shrine for you. You're suddenly alerted by the far-off sound of a door opening. Alright. Scroll of Guidance. Yes, Scroll of Game Facts Guidance, that'd be the best. Whoever reads this scroll must read the back. Flips it around. Whoever reads the scroll should read the front. What a terrible goddess. Whoever reads the scroll must possess the bravery and fortitude as described by our priests. Our land's future is in great peril. It does not seem that our imminent destruction can be avoided. We need the courage of a special man. Please come to Solomon Shrine. The messages in the scroll change depending on which of the goddess's statues you touch. These messages will give you guidance on your journey. Wait, like that I touch immediately before reading it? Oh, I should not have. Well, I guess I can read it again to see if it changes. We're almost done with the stream, by the way. Our last hope for peace lies with that sword and a warrior brave enough. Yada yada. We've read it before. Take that fire. I just like this sudden sting. I'll make a second save over our East 1 data. I don't know if going through that door is going to be a point of no return. Ta-da! Oh, this area is just great. I love it. It's like a barber that's using that little buzzer that goes and then moves their hand back and then it's like what I'm doing with the enemies right now. Anyway, time to leave. Time to heal back up. We have over 10,000 gold now just because of just playing around in that hallway. We absolutely can afford whatever we need to by just running in there for like 10-15 minutes. I'll probably do that before Saturday, but I made 2 saves just in case going through this portal is the point of no return. We'll double save in Rants. Let's see what the next area has in store for us. And once we go through those doors, that'll be the end of the stream. And if you want to know what happens, you'll have to wait until Tuesday to find out. I personally hope it is an over 20 floor dungeon that will have to backtrack 10 floors to complete. That's my expectation. One can dream. See, I wouldn't have minded if it was a 30-floor dungeon or a 40-floor dungeon. It's just the backtracking that bothers me. Okay, so the door's open. Let's see what we've got. New music, maybe? Maybe. This area is huge. I have no idea how far this goes out for. That area was a banger. Odd. Yes, I agree. Yeah, I like this track a lot. Although the soundtrack just in general has been very phenomenal. Yeah, so just holding down and not trying to run into the enemy in their hitboxes seems to be the better strat. For some of these enemies anyway. I need to find my bearings and go back to the entrance. I don't have the brain power right now to figure this place out. It's just too many paths, there's just too many everything. I am dying. So here's what we're gonna do. Oh, I chose the scroll. Oops. No! Alright, so back to Rance Village we go. Alright, so that's going to do it. We've seen the next area that we have to engage in. I have no idea how much... Let me see if I can even just pull open a long play and get just a general idea of how much game I have left. So I'm going to go very incrementally slow. Might help if I spell TurboGrafx and CD and East correctly. What a sentence I put, a string of characters I put together. So let me go ahead and check out this person's playthrough. Bear with me. Okay, there's their pickaxe. Okay, this is them listening through that fun little wall I was just messing around with. Oh wow. They got that far in 30 minutes. They must have cut out grinding or something. Oh, they're grinding at the oh, they're just grinding nonstop at this wall area. Oh, they're at a higher level than I am. What? I think they're like 2 levels higher than I am. Which is pretty surprising because I thought I spent a lot of time doing what I was doing. Okay, so they're in the snow area. And their long play has like 2 hours and 6 minutes left to go. But considering... It'll be tough. It'll be tough, but I think what I'm going to have to do is I may have to do 2 streams. A shorter morning stream and then an afternoon one. And see how I can do that. Because ideally I want to be able to beat this on Saturday, because if I don't, it's going to be like 11 plus days before I get back to it. So that's a little too long. So I will, but regardless, today's stream is over. I appreciate the company. I had so many people show up. I really appreciate everybody. How long to beat says the game is 8.5 hours remain, 13 for completionist. I don't know. I mean, that might be, that sounds about right. But I feel like I can still do it. I have confidence. Especially if I can just hold down the fire button while I'm on calls with clients tomorrow. Just like sit here and press A like this and hold down the button the entire time. Thank you all for stopping by. Thank you, Taya McKenzel, Weird Pro Q's Suitcase, Psycho Sword. Everybody that stopped down, Alex, thank you for stopping by earlier. And anybody that may be lurking that I have not said, you're special too. And I will see everybody back on Saturday, maybe even more than once. Bye! Okay, well, bye, Jackie, as well. Thanks for stopping by as well, William.